I was wondering if you could help me find myself.
Okay.
I'm in the library.
Okay.
Should be Angelo Stevens. Could be about, I think, two books, maybe three altogether. One's true story, the other are fantasies, fiction.
So, the nonfiction. And the fiction would just be in our fiction section here under your last name.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, just at the library, checking to see if my fake books are in the library here. White, Weir, B C D E F G H I R S. Here we go. Let's see. A C B C D S D S D S T. How's everybody doing? Damn, Daniel still has a lot of books. Good morning, everyone. What is it under? Oh, we're doing great. Thank you for asking. Morning, everyone. Sorry, I don't mean to be silent. Is there any chance you can help me find it?
Sure.
Maybe it's checked out. Miss Daniel still has a ton of novels, so maybe it's mixed in there. How you doing? Oh, behind me, of course.
That's okay.
I see it now.
Okay.
I should have looked better.
That's
Thank you so
alright.
much.
No problem.
Here's my fake book at the library. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? I wonder if I can find Ernie Shell here. I wonder if Ernie Shell's book's here. Let me take a look. How you doing?
Okay. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a long time, man.
Hey, how you doing?
You had the kid, right?
Yeah.
Had the handicap kid?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you, man. I don't forget a face, man.
Yeah, he's doing good. 26. Doing great. I was just checking on my books. I published a couple of books here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got one over in fantasy, and then I got one over here somewhere.
Cool.
Yeah. Not bad. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. Had a
Doing
couple
good?
of downfalls, man, you know.
Flip X?
Huh?
Flip X? How you doing now?
Doing good.
Working?
Yeah. Working at KFC, doing pretty well. 2000 lost my mom, got a DWI, completed probation. You know what I mean? I couldn't get my license back because I owed the county mental hygiene a couple grand. You know how they are. They want the
Yeah.
money. Then, for a long time, I was staying sober. And I met a girl, you know. She had a similar problem like I grew up with, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
felt bad for her and helped her. I built an empire. I owned 42 Grove. I worked at Lowe's, made good money.
Yeah.
Her brother died, my brother died.
Stress and factors that bring on your control sometimes push you over the
Then
edge.
she kept talking about she wants to commit, she wanted to end it, she wanted to live no more, and, you know, stuff like that. And we just kept bickering, you know what I mean? And then I let her cousin move upstairs, her cousin Kate, and they destroyed it for me. I lost my $90,000 house. So I just felt my life was just deteriorating, you know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest, I'm not an alcoholic. I just had a nervous breakdown, you know, and I got to go, I'm going to counseling right now, so I need to talk about what's bothering me inside, you know. And then what happened is, from the Grove Ave, I was homeless at the Super 8 for a while.
Okay.
And I should have stayed away from her. But when you love somebody, you can't.
I know that all too well. I see it a lot online.
And that was the worst thing I did. I'm going to be honest.
How long have you been clean now?
8 months.
That's good.
And I'm going to go many more. And so what happened is my stuff was in storage, you know.
Okay.
And I'm going to be honest, man. And like, my friend Robert got all my stuff out of storage. It felt good to get a job at KFC. You know, got a new apartment over at 8 Mechanic Street. And I was proud of myself. And I was like, yeah. And then at the time, my girl was like, can you put my taxes in your bank? I was like, yeah, okay. Over 12 grand. So I gave her like 7 grand of it. And then the last 5 grand, we bought a Lexus. I was drinking a couple beers, I was celebrating, you know. and then her and her son went out somewhere, and then I was playing my gun, and I was sitting there because it was frozen. You know what I mean? I was greasing it up and everything, and she started arguing out of nowhere. I'm like, what are we arguing for? And she's like, fuck you. She took her fucking $5,000. That's my car, it ain't yours. I'm like, take your fucking key. We started arguing. A couple of us do. Then we calmed down. We went to Lowe's to get me a desk. I came back, had a couple of beers, and then I showed her that the gun was working. And I said, someday I just hope I go. You know, you talk about suicide, and I'm not gonna go that way. I said, but when I die, I hope I go to heaven with my mom and my brother, because I'm religious. And she took it out of content that I was threatening her.
And here we are today.
And here we are today. I was in the paper, put down, threatened somebody with a gun, and I didn't do it, man. You know what I mean? So, long story short, the DA and my lawyer went over everything, and they were like,
Is that the lady, the DA lady, or the man?
I had, she used to be a DA. That
No,
was my
she's a lawyer. Okay.
She did a good job.
Okay.
She gave me Aaron Dean.
Mhm.
He's okay. You know what I mean? So they did evaluation, and probation's like, Mr. Holton, probation ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm like, I want to get my license back before I get too old. You know? So no, I'm going that way now. I'm working on my license.
Good. How much money you got left to pay on your fines?
None.
You're all
I
done?
just need DSS gave me assessment, no amount treatment. Now I gotta go to OCDC, whatever that is over there, and
That's the substance abuse program.
right.
Okay.
If they feel that I don't need no treatment,
Tina runs that, I think.
yeah. Then I go right to DMV, handing them both papers, and every
Uh-huh.
year to take my test all over again. That's one of my goals.
Well, if you need a support buddy, keep you on the straight and narrow,
Yeah,
give me a call.
you got it, man. So anyway, they want to give me 1 to 4
For probation or in serve?
prison.
Okay.
So I'm like, I told Dean, I'm like, I didn't make the accusation like that. You know what I mean? I was just saying, I hope someday when I die, I go to heaven with my family, you know? And as she does, but playing with a gun, she took it as like, I'm gonna take her life.
Yeah.
So, my lawyer was like, Mr. Whole thing stayed in trouble for 35 years into this incident, you know what I mean? And he's not, what do you say that? Repeative. I mean,
He's not a repetitive criminal.
right. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to straighten his life to be decent in society. So the DA's like, well, would he take 5 years probation? I'm like, fuck, felony probation? I didn't want a felony, you know what I mean? I probably should have just did 2 more months and got out on Halloween, and probably would have had to just misdemeanor, probably.
I know a few people that should have done a few more months in jail and got off of probation, to be honest with you.
But I, in a way, I didn't want the felony because
I got you.
I didn't point it at nobody, man. I didn't put it in, like, or not like that. I was just, you know. But people, and then when I got out, I seen Mike Donnelly. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I know Mike.
Me and him, it's his aunt, his Deanne.
Yeah.
So I loved her, man. You know, and it just breaks my heart. But I guess she used to go out with his brother Mike Donnelly. He had a stroke. And when me and her were staying with him before I stayed at the hotel, me and Harry talked.
Yeah.
We shook hands. He said, I'm not mad at you. I love Dan, but she's not all there. You know, and that's my whole case. Like, she has issues, man. But anyway, you know, he was like, she did the same shit to Mike. She said Mike tried to stab her with a knife and shit. He didn't. You know what I mean? And he goes, the story she told me don't make sense.
She just wanted you out with no strings.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, in my statement, I told the truth. I said I need to get away from her. Like I told probation, I was like, you got to think about her brother dying, my brother dying, lost my house. She destroyed my life. I wanted to start over, and I got a third chance. This is my last chance. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do whatever it takes on God's heaven to do it. You know what I mean? I'm getting be called a nigger right now when I walk down the street. It's fucked up. What really hurts me is
Most of this town is racist. You know that.
I know.
It's
I've been here long
unfortunate.
enough, though. I've been here 2008. Like, I'm not.
They don't care.
You know.
They still don't like me because I'm not from here.
Well, you know what it is. She's telling them all this shit about me, you know, to all her drug addict friends, you know what I mean? So I get that, you know what I mean? because I know that I have more people like that up here that's cool with me than I have people down here that don't like me. So,
I gotta go meet with the mayor, but check this book out and read it.
all right. Hey, you know it's weird because the mayor, not the mayor, but the old mayor, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The new mayor might have a different name.
Yeah. No, but the old mayor.